Hey guys, can y'all hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, y'all can't hear me? Nobody? Oh, okay, you can hear me. Thank you, Miriam. All right, thanks, Judy. All right, okay. I'm just making sure, making sure I can be heard loud and clear. So yeah, guys, like this is just getting so crazy to me, right? These false narratives that they keep painting is just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And they know the thing about it is that they know that they're lying. They know that they're not telling the truth. They're not putting the truth out there to even the people that support them. You know, they're trying to make it seem like it's funny because last night I read a post that Fake put up, and they're sitting there and they're talking about, oh, that's not. I don't believe that that was a Korean that would say something like that. um we don't do things like that. If somebody's going in her chat, we don't do stuff like that. I believe it's one of them. It's one of the haters that's making those comments and making that name, creating a fake profile now. And I'm like, are they serious? Because when I go over to King's page, King clearly is the one that had written up, made up a post and said, oh, I saw this coming already. I saw how they were acting. I saw how they were moving. And then I'm scrolling through her comments, and some of them in her comments are saying the very same thing. Oh, yeah, I saw it too. That's why I just unfollowed them. I unfollowed them right away. Oh no. So my question is like, why are they willing to keep these false narratives going? Okay. Why? What's the purpose? What are they hoping to gain? How do they think that they are in really helping the good mother out? That's what I want to know. Hi Laura, hi everybody. Hi Lynn. We're not going to be on here long. I know I've said that before. I promise guys. I'm tired tonight. We're not going to be on here too long. Not too long, okay? But I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is the end plan? And why is it every time something happens, why is it everyone else's fault? Why is it someone did something to the good mother when the good mother is the common denominator in all of it? She is the common denominator. So why aren't they looking at her? Does this make sense to you guys? I mean, because I've never seen anything like this before. And I've followed many pages. Yeah. But it makes no sense, Christina. It makes no sense. That's how you know they're not really for her. They're not really for her. And what they're doing, she will never, no one will ever, okay, put it this way. No real company, no real record label, no one is ever going to pick her up and take her serious when these are the people that she has, you know, behind her, enabling her. The only reason why she is relevant is because these folks, are helping to keep her relevant. Otherwise, she'd fade away in the wind, you know, or like the poof, be gone. She would be gone already. But everybody saw an opportunity to make some money. Everyone saw an opportunity. Oh, you know what? Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a page and I'm going to pretend like I'm in support of her. And that's what this is really all about. The biggest con art, straight up. No lies, Ari. No lies. the biggest con artists. Okay, because the fact that you have all of these people, and I'm telling you, like, we've been talking about this, what, 2 nights now. All of these people, trust and believe, are seeing exactly what we see. They see exactly what we see. They know what's going on. And it's just, I don't know, like, I'm flabbergasted because I just don't understand how can y'all go after this young lady who did absolutely nothing wrong to the good mother. She did nothing wrong. The only thing, what she did do wrong was allowing her to be a feature on her song. That's where she went wrong at. Allowing her to be a feature on her song, and that's where she went wrong. That messed her up entirely. She was doing fine. Hi, Tasmanian. She was doing fine without her. She didn't need her on that song. She didn't need her on the song. You know, I will say the young lady Stony has a nice voice. She has some nice music out there. Hey, hot stuff. She has some nice music out there. You know, in fact, I think, I'm going to start putting up some of her, we need to help promote her, some of her songs. Although, again, they didn't want to take heed to, what some were trying to tell them. But it's just awful. And then they just go out here and they just spread lies and make up stories. And they call us delusional. Oh, they're delusional. They're delusional. They suffer from mental illness. Something is wrong with these people. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. When they're the ones, everything that they say about us is exactly who they are. They are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They are mentally ill. They are delusional. Hi, Holly. Miss Blueface. That took me out. That took me out. Like, seriously, what is wrong with these people? I'm reading comments. I just laugh so hard because, you know, while Hyenas was streaming my live, right? I'm looking in the comment section and I couldn't help but bust out laughing. You know? That's all you could do was laugh at these people. These people these people are funny. It said one of them said this person needs to stop watching The Good Mother before she goes crazy. JB gives me 2 buckets. What am I supposed to do with those 2 buckets, JB? Huh? What am I supposed to do with them? Perhaps I should get me some sticks, some drumsticks so I can play them. Because I'm certainly not crying over anyone. Then we had, let me see. I mean, it goes on and on. Then finally, JB says, she goes, "Good night, sis. I can't listen to this fool any longer." Oh my gosh. All I could do is laugh. But prior to that, she's like, "What in the world? Did you sleep with her?" You know, I thought she said she wasn't crying. This is another one. Then here's JB again. The good mother is really the air they breathe. Oh my God. Another one. Why are they angry again? I mean, like, are they serious? Sounds like a bad mouth. I mean, you can't help but laugh at this stuff. Well, like when I went over there, I just wanted to see what they were saying. Oh my God. Look, then here's another one. Oh my God, I follow the good mother, but the ones that hate her knows more than the ones that follow her. Here's another one. They will fight all their lives without achieving anything. I feel sorry for them. They are just pathetic figures. Oh, here we go. Bobby, idiot. You can't shut the good mother up either. As a older woman, you sound very jealous and bitter. Where do I sound jealous and bitter at, guys? Huh? Where do they even come up with this stuff? Everyone, anytime you have an opinion that differs from theirs, you are jealous and bitter. No, the person that's jealous and bitter is the good mother. Okay. She's the one that's jealous and bitter. Then here she goes again. I wonder what exactly they want to achieve, miserable, useless life people. And then here's JB. When did Hyenas say she wanted to be a content creator? When did she not say she wanted to be a content creator? If she didn't want to be a content creator, why does she have a page? Why does she go live? Why is she posting everything from everyone else's page? If she doesn't want to be a content creator, why did she turn on her subscriptions today? If she doesn't want to be a content creator? More importantly, what y'all need to be doing is helping her to get up out that car. Okay? Help her get up out that car so she can have somewhere to lay her head this Christmas instead of worrying about yourselves. Yeah, right. Yes, Christina. Cartoon with smoke, exactly. Baby, them children's shoes probably had holes under them after the way they ran from the car to their daddy. Them shoes, I bet you turn them shoes over, the rubber done burnt. Okay? Them shoes were on fire. They couldn't get out of there fast enough. Get out the prison gates fast enough. Yes. Hmm. Yeah, they love to go back and forth. Like you can't say they can say right. I don't understand her either, Sherry. It's funny. I don't understand a word she says either. Okay, it's best that she sticks to writing. That's what one of them told me. That's another thing they said in the comments, that I was better off. I was better off. I need to stick to writing up my posts because let me get the exact words. This woman should have continued with writing instead of going live. This live shows that she is not all there and nobody should pay her any attention. Listening to this is painful. Then why are y'all listening? Why are y'all listening? It's so painful, but you're here. They were there in the chat, listening, commenting. So here go JB. So they are working on their new lie. Cora had an AB. I never said that. All I said was, I believe, and in my opinion, I believe she is with child. Now I said, now if we don't see it, then perhaps, who knows? Then here they go. Why is she so bothered? Bobby, idiot, you are here cyberbullying. How am I cyberbullying her? But they're not cyberbullying JD. I keep asking them and they just refuse to put it out there. I keep asking, right, exactly. Stuck at 33,000, right, with your 10 million followers, 15 million across all of your platforms. Exactly. Yes. Thanks for reminding me of that, Lucy. Yes, everyone, make sure you hit the like button when you come in, please. Yeah, she trying to find new friends, but she's never going to keep a friend because she doesn't know how to be a friend. She's always looking for something. And you see, she goes into that woman's house. Why is your phone on and you're videotaping everything that lady has in her house? That could potentially set her up for a robbery or something. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't go in people's homes with your 5 phones and start video recording. And that's probably what made Nikki mad. That's probably one of the things anyway that made Nikki mad. You going in her house, look, Nikki's house is clean. Nikki's house is clean. Oh, look what Nikki. That's not anybody's business what Nikki has in her house. You know? She has no class. That's the problem. No class. She's classless. Exactly. That too, Cheryl. She better nail it down. She better nail it down if she knows, like we know, how she was looking at that farmer's market. Them eyes was going left, right, left, right, left, right. Got wide as saucers trying to see who was looking because she surely was about to do the dippity dip, dip, dip. Nikki is gone. No, and I cannot. Could not get stars. No. Nikki is gone. Everyone is gone. They're all gone. Just gone. Gone with the wind, gone. Stevana's gone. Nikki's gone. And now her newfound friends, they are also gone. Cleopatra's mom, gone. Whatever happened to what was the other one name? Elma? Was it Elma or Alma? Gone. Everyone is gone. But to let them tell it, if they tell a narrative, they're going to tell you, oh, that these people did something to her. These people were just using her. Hi, Brenda. Yes, thank you, Elma. Elma, thank you. Thank you, Gemini Queen. Yep. Yeah, we remember Lion. Mm-hmm. And you see how they tried to come after him, right? You see that. They tried to come after him because she told the story and said that what I think stole her Apple Watch or something like that. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about now. Lion, Marcia, Lion. Well, that's what I thought too, Jan. But hey, they all yes, up, left, ran, and they never looked back. And never looked back. Yes, she did, Charmaine. That little and they called that a book. Now, why would? Oh my. Okay, another thing. Now, that's how I knew they had to be crazy. The writing in that book was something that you would see from a 5-year-old child. The writing of a 5-year-old. That print was so large that someone legally blind could see it. You hear me? That's how large the print was in that book. And then it didn't even go from the top of the page down to the bottom of the page. It was halfway from the top. It started halfway from the top and ended halfway from the bottom. So all we had was something in the middle. And the print was probably, if I had to venture out to and my estimated guess, it was about 36, I would say. The font was about 36. And that's something that they were running out here to pay for. Got to be kidding me. But yeah, I'm just tired. Like, I'm just seeing all of this stuff. And like I told y'all before, they're all following behind King. She pulls the strings and tells these people what to do. Now it's funny how they like, I'm looking at the comments and they're like, oh, we've unfollowed. I don't follow her anymore. I'm not following, talking about Stony. I'm not following her. I'm not following her. Yet I don't see where she's lost too many people. She's still sitting at 7.2K. DT is still sitting at 6.4K. Okay. You know, well, listen, it's possible that she could have made that. I don't really believe that, but it's possible the way those fools were buying it. You know, hell, they would go a week without eating to send her some money. That's how foolish they are. They would go a week without eating, okay, just to send her some money, put some money in her pocket. And that you could be correct. You know, G14K. Yep, could be LA Mom. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past her. I wouldn't put it past her. But she's definitely is someone that's very close to them, if not one of them. Right. Stony has real talent. She has real talent. She can really sing. But the fact that, King is out here putting up these let me see. Hold on, y'all. When you see stuff, you got to take pictures immediately. It says, the good mother has not said anything, but guilty conscience is compiling them, and I'm loving it. The haters got into their heads from the beginning. We just are going to sit over here and see how the haters promote them. My greatest joy is that we saw through them early. At a point, they were acting like they were the ones introducing the good mother to celebrities. Um, yeah. What celebrities did we see the good mother with prior to that? Prior to her taking this picture, okay, with LL Cool J and Maxwell and Rockstar, right? What celebrities did we see her around? Huh? Y'all put them all in the chat now. Please tell me what celebrities we saw her around. Hmm? Oh, okay. Because I know I'm not going crazy. What celebrities was this girl around? Like, they need to stop. And going into this child's, in her inbox and in her chats, and they're saying really, let me see, hold on. Let me get y'all the exact post. So it goes back, it says, uh, let me go, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna go back because I want to get the exact finish out the post that she put up, that King had put up. Yeah, so she says they were the ones they were acting like they were the ones introducing the good mother to celebrities. Keep enjoying the haters, but note, you will have many sleepless nights if you saga the good mother. That sounds like a threat to me. Doesn't that sound like a threat to y'all? You will have many sleepless nights if you saga the good mother. Right, right. Exactly, Christina. We all remember designer Panda 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 the panda guy. Cuz he surely let us know what it was, okay? He surely let us know. And then we got this fool sitting in the comment section talking about the good mother that has gone to the Grammy recording meetings and then the show, different invites, TikTok creators, TV shows. The good mother we know is a hustler. She will get what she is looking for alone. You know, this is just hilarious. This is hilarious. Let them continue inboxing with the haters. They will learn the hard way. Mm-mm-mm. I approve this message. Please continue to stream. No, nobody's, I'm not even going to mention those two songs. So it's just sad that they're over there. Like, how do you, I'm seriously, I'm just trying to really wrap my head around, how do you steal somebody's song and suddenly it becomes their fault? The falling out is their fault. Just that's all I want to know. I just want somebody to tell me, because maybe I'm reading into this wrong. Maybe we're all, something's wrong with us. But how do you steal somebody's song? Right. Don Jazzy. You went and met up with him. Where's your song, sis? Where is the song? I don't think so either, Sherry. I don't think so either. Yes, yes, I remember that. I remember that, Laura. That comedy show with Marlon Wayans. I don't He didn't think that was funny either. He did not think that was funny. Exactly. Everything has been, you are so right at the information. You're so right. Everything has been from a hookup from someone else. You are absolutely right. Why would she make that for the girls, Foxy? Why? Do we ever see her making anything nice for them? Hmm? No. All they get is a noodles and a mayonnaise sandwich. Hi, Miss West. Noodles and a mayonnaise sandwich. That's it and that's all. But I'm still not, I'm just really want somebody to tell me, how do you go and steal someone's song and your people are coming after that person? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And this is exactly why, like yesterday, I said yesterday, he should have kept it professional. That's it and that's all. We're going to work on this song. That's it. Nothing else. I wouldn't have taken her anywhere. None of the above. Because she doesn't know how to act anywhere she goes. Yeah, right. She goes over there to the church so she can get the donuts. And then comes out there and these people at the farmers market, they're trying to make a living selling their vegetables, selling their drinks, selling their fruit. And here she comes, always trying to beat somebody out of their money, always trying to beat somebody out of their money. Order things, get it, and then pretends like she's looking for her money and she can't find it. Oh, oh my God, where, let me see. Oh no. Oh my God. I don't, oh, hoping, she does that long enough. She's hoping that the person will say, "Oh, it's okay. Just go ahead and take it." That's why she does it. Yeah, just like a wild alley cat. Yes, when it straddled his shoulders. Now she could have hurt his neck. How do you know he didn't have problems with his neck? Yeah, remember? Yes, they sure did put her out. Didn't she mention something about being in a closet too? Huh? Didn't she try to say something about being in a closet? She's always trying to get something for free, Cindy. Always trying to get something for free. Yes, Greasy Reese. A cat in heat. Yep. Yeah, he was annoyed at that stuff. I would be annoyed too. Somebody just came and jumped on my neck, straddled me on my neck. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, because she wasn't even supposed to be at the party anyway, in the first place. They were like, they saw like, no, ma'am, get out, out. Could you imagine the celebrity was asked to leave, not the celebrity? Out. Yeah, exactly. Court. She in there. I mean, how would you not notice her? She got what, 4 or 5 phones at the time? Probably just 4 phones. Just embarrassing herself. And that's exactly what she does, Bill. Yep. See, people think they see, oh my God, wait a minute. She has 10 million followers. Oh, yeah, guy, let her in. Come on, come on. Let her in. Let her in. No. Mm-mm-mm. It's sad. It's sad because, and then I'm looking at uh JB's post and she's sitting up there talking about, I'm like, are you talking about? Like, honestly, what are you talking about? Uh, a mother, kids, there's one thing very intentional. Parent understands life is all about balance. Sweets are fun, but not every day. Outings are exciting, but not every weekend. What do you mean, not every week? Yeah, they should go out. So, you think they should just stay in the house and stare at the 4 walls all day long, every single day? Every single day. They have to stare at the 4 walls. They have to be wrestled by their necks because they have to all fit into the camera lenses so everybody could watch them eat. And then we got to watch them all drink from the same water bottle when one of them is coughing up her lungs. And then you wonder, how is the other child getting sick? Why is she coughing? Does that make sense? Right, right, right. Exactly. Claims she went in the closet to get service on her phone. Hmm. Yeah, they glad. That's Listen, that is weight lifted off of them, Lynn. That is weight lifted off of them. They could walk the streets and be proud. Nobody making comments. Nobody looking at them crazy. Right. Clearly, it doesn't make you a superstar because we don't have. Does she have a record deal? Is there a record deal anywhere? Right. Exactly, Cheryl. See, she does stuff like that. And that's the thing. Those folks don't know whether JD helps uh baby J with her homework or not. How do they know? Because she said it out of her mouth? That means it's true? Because she said it out of her mouth. They never, like I said, they never make her show receipts for anything. She just says it, and so her word suddenly becomes the book of gospel. Right. Exactly, Sherry. Talk about, yeah, they played my song at the club. And DT said, no, I asked the DJ to do it. Yeah, they would love some salmon, Angela. That's one of my favorite foods. One of my favorite foods. But come on. Like, how do they know? And that's why I said it's honestly, it's not really for those mentally disturbed people. But if I were him, seriously, I would let her come up with her next lie. Now, what are you going to say? Because I would make sure my child did her homework. I would take the picture and I would post it. Every single day, I would have it posted up. Bloop, bloop. So now, what's going to be the next slide she going to come out with now? What's she going to say next? What is it going to be next? Right. The reason she could barely help her with homework is because she's too self-absorbed. She's too busy staring into the camera, looking for stars and super thanks. That's the problem. That's not the way. You don't teach a child like that. You don't teach a child. It's supposed to be the focus table. Well, then it should be the focus table, meaning there should be no distractions. Phones are distractions. And that's one of the reasons why Jay can't sit still in the first place. She's distracted by all of those phones. She could see um comments scrolling it up and down the page. She can see that. She can see any gifts that pop up on the page. So then she's gonna look. Oh, I just saw, oh, a rainbow. Oh, somebody sent a poop. Exactly. She knows what she's doing, Deanna. That's so people could send stuff. So you got to understand, she does things purposefully so that people will send her things. That's what she does. We know we know JD is doing homework with her. We know that, Holly. They are the only ones that think otherwise because the good mother said it. So it must be true. The good mother said it. So it must be true. The good mother said he's not doing homework. Oh, yeah, I believe it. That's true. Now they don't say anything when she's giving them Cheetos for breakfast in the morning or an ice cream for breakfast. That's okay. They don't say anything when she's putting mayonnaise and honey on a slice of bread for dinner. That's okay. Exactly. No real mother helps a child with homework while on Facebook Live. No one. Come on now. Yeah. Like, how are you supposed to focus? Please tell me. I've never seen them do it with a pen either. But again, that's so people can send pencils. That's what she does. like when she was doing parting the hair with a screwdriver. Okay. And then we see she has combs, parting the hair with a pen, parting her hair with a bobby pin, a writing pen, a screwdriver. All of that shock factor. Yeah. Now you know something must be bad if you gotta go and smell some food every time before you serve it. Why are you smelling it? Yes, that's nasty, Lord. I agree that backwash. Kid is sick, coughing up a lung, and you passing the water bottle or the cup to your other child. And then you wonder, why is she coughing now? Why is she now coughing? Uh, Maybe it's because your other daughter that was really sick shared her cup. They shared cups with each other. They're drinking behind each other. They're all drinking behind each other. She know damn well, Sherry, she didn't get no student of the month. Okay. She know it was citizen of the month. They all know it was citizen of the month. They were just mad when I posted it on my page. Oh, how does she know this is here go fake? How does she know that uh Jay didn't get student of the month also? Because I know how things work. I know she didn't get student of the month and citizen of the month. You're gonna get student of the month. You're gonna be doing your work. The teacher had been complaining about her behavior, not being able to sit down. So I know she wasn't getting student of the month at that time. Yeah, they do. Right. Yep. Don't be surprised if that's not something she already does, Holly. Do not be surprised. And it's funny how, it's okay. Like I said, as long as Jay is singing one of her songs and come back begging for stars right along with her mother, alongside her mother. Oh, she's happy. Oh, she loves Jay to death. Oh, come here, come here. I love you. You know, why is this child coming into the live asking about stars? Why? Why does she even care? How much money is that? Why? How did she even know in the first place that it was worth any money? She is. And that's what I was saying. I'm looking at the child, and I don't, I'm not talking about the kid, but we're looking at her and she is turning into her mother. And it's sad. But it's happening because she wants some attention, right? Y'all remember the other live that she did? And she went and banged something. And then the good mother asked her, why did she do it? And she said, I just wanted some attention, right? And then she claims, oh, so all the attention that I gave you before I came live, that wasn't attention. You wait till I come live and you want attention. What attention? She's not giving them any attention. They're watching TV. The TV is on. She, like, again, she's too busy into her phones. Yes, she was. Yes, Denise. They did say she had asthma. They had given her a pump and everything. Yep. They had given her a pump and everything. Yes, Cindy, she just wants to be accepted. That's it. That's it. That child could pick up on it. That child knows. And why is she always giving it? She'll give a treat, right? She'll give her one in a heartbeat. And then Jay has to come in like, oh, I want one. Can I have one too? Why does she even have to ask, can I have one too? Or if Jay goes and gets one, what does she do? Oh, get one for A2. Get one for A2. Yes, she does. Yeah, she forgot to pick her up on Friday. She was too busy, self-absorbed again into her live begging that she didn't even know. And see, that's what happens when you don't read notices. That's what happens when you don't read notices that the schools send out. Yeah, you're not gonna know it's an early dismissal. And I'm sure they called JD and he probably said, call her mama. She's home. Probably said, yeah, she home, call her. It's not my week. Yes, it's obvious. Everyone can see it. They see it too. We all see that one child is favored over the other child. Yeah. No, she's not taking care of her properly. Not at all. Taking boyfriend application. No, nobody want that. Don't nobody want it. If she was giving it away for free, don't nobody want it. Yes, she was, Jan. She was really good. Yep. And Jay was so happy. You know why Jay was so happy and took to Stony immediately? Because she had someone that talked to her, that listened to her, that paid attention to her. She felt she mattered. She was seen. She could talk freely. And no one was telling her, fly away, fly away. Yes, I think so too. We already talked about that, Deanna. Yeah, she want that pickle. Yeah. Now, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all again. I don't care what y'all say. I still believe what I believe. I still believe that she is with child. But again, that's just my opinion. Some people don't agree with me, but I do believe. Now, when it happens, when she makes that announcement, don't say you didn't hear it here first, okay? Don't say y'all didn't hear it here first. Right? She tell them fly away. Give them something as if like they're a dog, and then tell them fly away. Go, 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 go. I honestly, I could have squirrels. That's what they say. I see what I see. Exactly. We all, that's what I'm saying. We're all not crazy. We're all not crazy. All right. Rocky knew all about the games she played and movies, etc. Yep. Yep. But see, that's what I'm saying. You know, they want to say, oh, they used her. How in the world did they use her? I'm trying to see what is it that she did for them that they didn't do for her? What is it that she did for them that they did not do for her? Cheryl said, looking like Linus with that. Baby, she ain't getting rid of that purple blanket. She had that purple blanket with her and JD. Those are memories. Okay, she go down memory lane every night when she get tucked in that bed with that purple blanket. Okay, she has many dreams. Yeah, she's sick, Tanya. That's what I want to know. G14K. That's what I want to know. What did they use her for? Use her for what? For what? What is it? What? What did she give them? That's all I want to know. Exactly. Say it again, Jazzy. Hooked her up with more connections in 4 in them days than she had in 6 years. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Greasy Reese. That's her security blanket. Yep, that purple blanket. She loved that blanket, baby. That blanket ain't going nowhere. You hear me? Exactly, Holly. Embarrassment. Embarrassment. Because she just doesn't know how to act around anyone. And that's the sad part. You get around people, you have to know how to behave yourself. Oh, that's a Gigi, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all how you doing? Listen, keeping it fake is just that, fake, okay? Because all of the things she said, it had nothing to do with her being a JD supporter. Whether she was a JD supporter, let's say, okay, yeah, you were a JD supporter, but the things that she said had nothing to do with being a JD supporter. She called it how she saw it, okay? That's when she was being truthful. That's when she was being truthful, 100% truthful. Everything that she said, from the name, the leaky Sue, it's mighty funny. That's why you can't take her serious. She called us cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, delusional, mentally ill, but those are the same names she used on them. She called them delusional, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, mentally ill. Told them she had a bridge that she would sell them. So why would we take anything she says serious? Why? There's no reason for us to take her serious. Look what she's doing now. What? Wait a minute now, Charlene. She did what? She was saying that she was reminiscing about her past and put up pics of her and and JD at and Jay at restaurants and on trips. Ooh. Where she says she put these things at? Thank you, Tanya. I told you, I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all she is. Listen, I'm telling y'all she is. And like I said, and when it comes out who the daddy is, baby, the joke's gonna be on them. And I'm gonna sit over here. We're gonna sit over here and have a good old laugh. You hear me? We are gonna have a good old laugh. Hmm. Exactly. Not at all. Yeah, we saw her video in her house. That's what I had mentioned that a while ago. And I was saying that yeah. Yeah, she's got a motive. She want to get over there and use her for her pool and jacuzzi and then take pictures and do videos. Absolutely. But I said you don't do something like that because you're showing everything that this woman has in her home and that could open her up for a robbery. You don't know. She doesn't know that. See, Tanya, I'm telling you, that's a sign. You know why she's posting those things? Because she has to, like, what do you call it? She has to, like, smooth things over. She has to, like, ease into the fact that she's gonna be making that announcement. So you can't hide it for long. She's gonna be making that announcement that she is pregnant with baby number three. So she's got to slowly ease them into it. Slowly ease them into. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Ooh, this gonna be. I'm telling y'all. And we're gonna be over here and we are going to be cracking up. You hear me? Come on now. Y'all see them kids, they sitting them kids over there bouncing them titties up and down. Okay? Why you think them kids over there playing with them all of a sudden? We ain't been seeing them playing with them. Good G14K. That he should have told her that. Yeah. I'm telling thank you, GGC. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing now. Wait, who's that? J Lo, the J Lo rocks. Baby, listen. I done told y'all. Who I think the daddy is. Okay, I already said who I think the daddy is. Is she Denise? Does she have a drink? Well, Cheryl. Maybe it was a drunk night for him. Maybe he got drunk one night. The weekend. And hey, oh yeah, did she? Are we sure it was liquor, Denise? Yes, Christine. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yeah, but actually, that's another possibility too. G14K, that is a possibility. You hear me? That's a possibility. See, part I don't want it to be his, right? I don't, because I feel like she's done way too much. But then again, I do just for the haters. I do, because I want to see what are they gonna say now when they see that the good mother has been creeping up over there, or he's been creeping on over there with the good mother coming in through that side door. All right, exactly. Right. Remember Jazzy? She was on that. She was did that live, right? And Sherry reminded me too. She did that live, and she was gonna come clean up with a secret. Remember, y'all? She was gonna come clean with a secret. And then she decided, she was like, she did something that she was not proud of. And she was gonna tell the secret. And then people in her chat were telling her not to tell. Exactly. Thank you, Jazzy. She was afraid her lovers wouldn't like her anymore because she did something bad. Exact. There you go. Yep. Ooh, for real? What did she say at the information? What did she say? What did she say? No, she never told that secret, Gigi. I'm telling y'all what the secret is. Okay? I'm telling y'all what the secret is. Yes, she did. I'm telling listen. Okay. We'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll just have to wait and see, y'all. We're gonna wait and see. And y'all, when it comes out, y'all gonna sit there and y'all gonna say, Bobby told us that ish. She told us that, but we didn't believe her. See, like I said, I'm not gonna be mad. Oh shoot, nothing like really. What did she say, Tanya? Did she say anything? I'm telling you, it's not even just like I'm looking at her face. Listen, I'm usually like on point. I'm usually on point with it. When I look at somebody, I'm telling y'all, 9 times out of 10, I'm right. 9 times out of 10, it's a certain look. Y'all gotta look. I'm telling y'all, it's there. Y'all look. Remember when she was pregnant with A, she didn't tell anybody about it. Oh, she said, so what if my stomach protrudes and blew it off? When she was pregnant with A, remember, everybody was telling her, those of you that followed her back then, everybody was in her chat telling her she was preggo, remember? And she was denying it. She was denying. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sherry. That no, thank you. The nose is growing. I'm telling y'all, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Now I know the other side like to paint me out as crazy, which is funny to me. It's hilarious. Exact eating like somebody. Yep. 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 You can look at her. She looks different, y'all. She looks different. And I'm telling you, didn't y'all hear Baby J say, your titties are big? And she's bouncing them up, moving them up and down, from up, down, side to side. Y'all didn't hear her? J Lo Rock said the nose is growing because she lies all the time. That is true too. Hi, Sharon. Oh gosh. Oh man. Lynn says it's gonna be hard to find out. Too many construction dudes. Mm. Well, actually, like I have two people in mind. I have two that I think. Okay, I have two. JD is one of the two. Okay, all right. I have two, and I'm gonna say he's one of the two. Hmm. Not at all. Don't know how to be a mother. Nope. Nope. Stephanie. Nope. 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 Hmm. I'm telling y'all, watch. Mhm. JD probably sliding in behind in that back door. See? Uh-huh. See at the information. See, she telling it. That's one of the characteristics with that family is the nose, because I just saw a video where Nancy mentioned that about the other sister. Yes. She don't know who's the lucky one. I'm telling y'all. They go see, I'm not gonna be again, I'm not gonna be mad about it. I'm tell Stephanie, he done came through that back door, Stephanie. Now see, listen, them babies been trying to tell us, okay? Them babies been trying to tell us. Remember, they were reporting hearing noises. Y'all don't remember there was one day that Jay was saying how she was hearing noises coming from the room? Remember that? Do y'all remember that? That's what he said then, Charmaine. Okay. That's what he said then, Charmaine. But listen, you know, it's the weekend, you get drunk. Now come on. You know how it be. Think about it. Think about it. When you were a little younger, you might have had you might have had an ex. You had an ex, right? Y'all broke up, but maybe one day you woke up, you like, "Hmm, well, you know what? I wonder what he doing." And one thing led to another thing. Hmm. Oh, Holly, that could right. What if he knows, and that's why he hasn't been going live much? Yeah, and see, he has to come and sneak in through the back door because if the kids see, they gonna tell it. Mm, you know, Gigi, we don't know, right? Exactly. That's gonna be. Let me tell you, I would. I that that's. I'm telling you, that would be the talk of the century. You hear me? Do you hear me? They're not that far from each other. About a mile, you know, about a mile from each other. Mile and a half, So, Greasy Reese, I'ma say, let's see. So we're in November. Hmm, possibly 2 months, maybe more. Oh, really? See, so I said 2 months, and he said it 5 months ago. Look at that. Really, they could be. I'm telling, they could be. We don't know. We don't know. Wait. But guys, I don't think that was the backpack that she had taken to her dad's house. What color backpack did y'all see her with that day? Because I thought she had the pink. Um, I thought it was the pink and white backpack that she had at the house. That wasn't the backpack that she had um taken to her dad's house. That was it. So if it's that pink, oh, it was the blue. Yeah, then yep, that's the blue one. The blue one is the one she took. So you telling me that blue one was back at the house? Keep saying never, Lena. You know. At one point, I said that as well. At one point, I said, "Nah, he would never do that. He would never do that." Of course, Tanya, I said that too. I thought that too. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm not saying, okay, Angela, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that like this entire time that this has been happening. That's not what I'm saying, right? Could be another rich surprise. You're right, Greasy Reese, right? I'm not saying that this entire time the girls wouldn't know, Cindy. She has a secret door in her room. She has a secret entrance that you could come in and you enter into her bedroom. She has a door that leads outside from her bedroom. The children would never see him coming in. And the other door she can lock because I believe her room may connect to the kids' room. I don't know if it's three. I could have sworn it's about a mile from each other. At the information, it's not, you know. Hmm. That's what. See, that's what I think. I'm not saying like this whole time, like that this has been going on and they've been really secretly behind our backs. Not at the beginning, but I think maybe now, you know, and not and probably just actually within the last. Now I'm gonna tell you. See what else like leads me to this also. Have y'all noticed now how? No, he's not three buildings down. He's not. He is not three buildings down. He's further than that. He's at least a mile down. He's at least a mile down. It's not three buildings away. Mm-mm. And don't ask me how I know, but I know. Okay. So, but listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Now tell me if y'all haven't noticed the same thing. Tell me if y'all haven't noticed the same thing. Now, haven't y'all noticed lately that she has been talking more about him, that she's even been allowing the kids to even speak about their dad, and she hasn't been shushing them up. Remember how before they would talk about their father and she would be like, "Why every time I come live you talking about your father? Why every time I come live you're talking about your father?" Remember? Notice how that hasn't been happening? Y'all noticed that? See, y'all don't be see some of y'all don't be paying attention to stuff. Okay? Yeah, she's been talking nice about him lately. Okay? Yeah, she's been talking about the nice about the father of her third child. And let me add, in my opinion. Okay? Listen, Greasy Reese, he listen. Maybe I'm telling you, I'm trying to. He might have gotten drunk. Who knows? Maybe they drunk called dialed each other. Somebody butt called the other one. Who knows? You know what I mean? One was done. All right, I'll come on. I'll come down. Blah. I'm just coming down. I'm coming down. Blah. Yeah, just open that door for me. Yeah, just open that door. I'm coming on down the block. He didn't. He done ran all down the damn block. I love you too, Gigi. He done went on down that block, slid in through that side door. And I know she gonna be thinking, how the hell does she know? How the hell does she know? Baby, because I know. Okay? I know. Yeah. Yeah, she might have called him. Hell, she texted him before, right? Came, tried to offer him a cake. I'm telling y'all, just think, just think about it. You don't hear Any other time, she would shush those kids up and shush them up. Shush, shh. Soon as I go live, you start talking about your father. Why so I go live, you talking about your father? You know, she couldn't stand for them to talk about that man. She couldn't stand for them kids to talk about that man. Now, all of a sudden, okay? Now, all of a sudden, those kids be talk about their daddy all day, every day. Okay? You see, baby A don't play about her daddy. Okay? Baby A don't play about her daddy. You hear me? Hmm. Hmm. I'm telling you. Yeah, I know, Cheryl. We may not want it to be true, Cheryl, but he done slid in through that side door, Cheryl. I'm telling you. He done slid in through that side door. Okay. Again, these are just my opinions and my opinions only. Okay. That's what I think and that's what I believe. Now I know the other side don't want it to be true. Yes, she did say my daddy is the boss. Yes, she did. And did she get mad? No, she did not. You okay? No, she did not. I'm telling you, had she said that some months back, baby, she would have told baby A. Exactly. Allegedly is right. Allegedly. Ooh, child, I'm telling you, the only people that's gonna be mad are them. I'm not gonna honestly, I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm gonna sit over here and laugh my behind off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit over here and laugh my behind off. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a heart attack. Good, good. Hmm. Yes, I'm telling you, Sherry. I'm telling you. Watch, mark my words. Y'all gonna say, "Oh my God." Y'all gonna say, "Oh my God." Bobby told us this. And we were like, no, the only right, those moves, they gonna be so mad. Baby. I'm telling you. But I'm sure, hell, they might already know. Okay. They may already know. They may already know. You know, she probably already done told King. I know y'all gonna be mad, but I let him come over. I let him come over. You know, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want y'all to be mad at me. Are you guys gonna still support me and send me stars and super thanks? I didn't mean to get pregnant. I didn't know that this was gonna happen. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I'm telling you, in my opinion, I have to do a line. Oh no, baby, I'm telling you. I told you I have two suspects, but I'm leaning I'm leaning towards JD. Okay. And notice JD ain't really been saying nothing either now. Come on now. His mouth been awfully quiet over there. Exactly. Exactly, Sherry. He been real quiet. He been real quiet. Because he done went to 10 steps backwards. I'm telling y'all. Mhm. Yes, he has. Exactly. Yeah, you know she got their money saved up. Yeah, on the low, Gigi, on the low. Okay. Hmm. I'm telling you. Yeah, he done effed up. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know. But remember, he been wanting to leave and go to Tennessee. So maybe they can, pack it up and just go on and head on to Tennessee and have a new start, fresh new start. Hmm. But see, I'm gonna tell you, Laura, I did feel like that months ago also, right? But then I'm gonna tell you, well, I'm not gonna say, well, y'all know what I think happened. Okay, I put it like that. All right. You want your you want your coffee money? Cheryl said she want her coffee money back. You said the lost the sense of smell after COVID, Angela. Well, I ain't said he went down. You ain't got to go down there. I mean, Mm-mm. Oh yeah, baby. Listen, we all know that. I'm telling. Listen, if y'all look, see, y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all not paying attention. Yeah, shit. Okay, I agree with you, Lena Joseph. I agree. Right? You never go back. But I'm telling you. See, I don't drink personally. I don't drink. Okay, I don't. But you know, from what I've heard, alcohol can make somebody look really good to you, whether they did you wrong or not. You know, we don't know what she said to him behind closed doors. Oh, that's a good one. Yes. Think she gave him something to manipulate him into signing for the kid's passport and then ooh. Oh my gosh. That's a good one. Well, listen, this is only speculation as we proceed. It's only speculation. But wouldn't that be something though? No, for real. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, he remember. He might remember those days, Charmaine. He just might. Hmm. That door off the bedroom is where she has her groceries delivered. So how do they get in that door? Exactly. No, I don't. I'm not saying he would take off and never come back. I mean, he wouldn't leave his children. He would not leave his children. Mm-mm. The kids don't know Lena Joseph. That's what I'm saying. She has that secret door. Of course, the kids would have been done blurted it out. You think if A or J saw Daddy in the house? Oh, they gonna say they saw Daddy in the house. That Daddy was in there. Of course they are. But they ain't gonna know Daddy in there if he coming in through that side door. Hmm. With them bees. Yes. Okay. Giggling. All of a sudden, she's so giggly now. Exactly at them drop offs. Before it wasn't a giggle. You ain't hear a giggle or you ain't see a smile. She didn't talk. None of the above. None of the above. Now all of a sudden, hmm. Yep. Right, right. Yes, I do remember Cheryl at one time picking him up at the house and dropping him off. Sure was. Hmm. I don't care what they say. Listen, they can say whatever. We know they're mental over there on the other side, Sherry. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. I already done told them this is what I believe. This is my opinion. They're not going to want to believe it, but that's their problem. Cheryl gonna get her money. That's right, Cheryl. Get your money back, Cheryl. Get your money back. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. He back. He as we proceed. He done proceeded over there. I'm just saying, okay. I just find it strange that again the kids are not being reprimanded for talking about their dad anymore. You think it's R? I don't think it's ours. We haven't seen R in a while. Let me see. When was the last time? Hmm. When was the last time she was actually over there in Atlanta? Yep. I'm telling you, when this is all said and done, about 2 months ago. Hmm. Yep. Hitting them dirty sheets. Uh-huh. Yep. Couple of months ago, y'all. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, Tanya. Hmm. Okay, exactly. About 3 months ago. But you know what? But I don't know. I don't think I don't. Yeah. Rich wasn't on my radar. Honestly, he wasn't. He's not one on my radar. He's not on my radar. I'm not saying I want them to get back together, but I'm saying if they did get back together, I'm not gonna be mad about it. The haters are gonna be the ones. Look, they have more to lose. Uh-huh. Yeah, Lena, a woman was with him at the beach. Yeah, but that could be just a friend, right? And just because somebody was with him at the beach, don't mean you know how many. Think about it. How many times a man has a girlfriend, right? But yet he's still going back and forth with his baby mother. Yeah, she destroyed him. Absolutely. But think about it. She definitely did destroy him, right? She definitely did destroy him. But some men are just a glutton for punishment. Some men are a glutton for punishment. Yes, they do go back all the time. Okay? So, yeah, the lady that well, we don't know which lady was at the beach with him. It could have been the same lady from the cabin. I don't know. Sharon, I do, but I try not to even say that, but I do think so. I think they have the same facial structure. I do. But yeah, people go back all the time. I mean, hell, look, there are women that get abused, right? And they leave their abuser, and then how many times? Next thing you know, they're back together. So listen, stranger things have happened. Oh, did she now, Greasy Reese? Hmm. You said that's the knock to come on down or for him to come on up. Once he is finished, he never goes back. Okay. Hmm. A lot of men have said that. A lot of women have said it too. He said he did, but we don't know for sure if he really did, Angela. But he said he did, but we can't say with 100% certainty that he did. And maybe they're not together. Maybe it was just a one night thing. At one point, I'm drinking, you drinking. They start looking good to each other. Who knows? Yeah, I don't believe he did a test either. Hmm. She does, Gigi, but I try not to even, you know, think about it, because I would feel bad for the baby, for the girl, for the child. Oh yeah, they will, baby. But it would serve them right. See, that's why part of me really, I hope I hope what I'm saying is correct because it will serve them right. Notice you don't really hear her, you don't really hear her like throwing him under the bus anymore. And even when she said to make sure you do your homework at your father's house, it was said differently than how has been said in the past. Did y'all notice that? It was said differently. Yeah, he been quiet over there. Yes, they do all the time. No, we don't want him to suffer. I honestly, I really feel bad for him. I feel bad for what's happened because I'm gonna tell you, I told you, like what I really was rooting for them at the beginning, before all of this happened, before the whole saga. I said, wow, this is a nice looking family, I said they seem to love each other. I said, wow, this is nice. And like I said, they could have taken over the internet. People like interracial marriages. They do. It's just something about interracial marriages that people love and will tune into, will watch. Yeah, I get it, Tanya. You know? Exactly, Stephanie. I think your father is here. Yep. Yes, she got too greedy and that destroyed everything. It was okay. The money that was coming in was enough for both of them. There was no reason why you wouldn't share. Y'all were made that money as a family. Y'all were a family. He was part of the content, and those are his children. It's not those children don't just belong to her. So whatever was made with the kids, whether it was her account or not, still that was their child together. You know? Yeah, I loved them as a family. And then she screwed it up. When she got that green card, baby, her whole attitude changed. Whole attitude changed. And that's when she became a scammer, manipulative, and everything. Because notice, when her and JD were together, um, that girl wasn't live begging for stars. She was not live begging for stars. And most of the time, she didn't even comment because he used to tell her, don't read the comments because people were very mean to her in the comments. Hmm. She was talking bad to him, Stephanie. But he would tell her, don't read the comments, don't read the comments. And she didn't read the comments at all. Now, how many of you remember? And see, I knew she was scamming and lying at that time. Now, JD came back and he did tell us about it. But remember when she was trying to get those people to buy that a $7,000 camera, and she was pretending the whole time that the camera got stolen? Y'all remember that story? Y'all remember that when she had the camera, right? And she said she claimed that it had gotten stolen, and then there was somebody that was in her house. Remember that time there was like a handyman that came over? I don't know what he was there to fix. Do y'all remember that? Yeah. And she lied, and I knew she was lying. That's the thing. Like I knew she was lying. I knew it. And then years later, JD came out with the truth when he showed us. He said he found the camera. Where he said he found it stuffed up in the attic or something. But see, those people, those were the smarter folks back then, because they weren't buying it. And nobody was sending no money in for no camera. Okay, remember that? Hmm. But these new people, again, once he left, that's why they're really mad at. They're mad because the man left. Even hyenas had the nerve. She had a post up. Oh, what kind of man? Just that man stuck around. They better be lucky he stuck around. He was there throughout the whole entire pregnancy. He tried to stay as long as he could. Be honest with you, I'm surprised they lasted this long as they did, because she is a lot to deal with, Helen, and I ain't married to her. But stranger things have happened. We all say, how can somebody go back to this person? Somebody hurt you so bad. But a lot of times you see people do go back. They do double back. For whatever reason, they do double back. But I'm not saying maybe they double back to be a couple, but maybe they just hooked up one night and boom, the magic happened. Yes, he did sacrifice a lot and get that beach house. Yes, he did. When that mole was in that house and that mole that came from her, okay, and they left out of there and they got that other house. You saw how quickly he went and found that other house for her. Hmm. And she just wasn't thankful. She wasn't thankful at all. So I'm just saying, y'all. And of course, yeah, the haters will they'll have a lot to say, but I don't care about them. Yep. She was nasty to him, very nasty to him. Exactly. Hell, she probably knew who it was, Jan. Probably wasn't a stranger. Right. He was doing so well. He was doing so well. And then once he left and they went and they started reporting him with lies, making false reports, messing up his business, and then he left that the location that he was at because he said, he didn't want them to get harassed. And I don't blame him. And that's one of the reasons why I think that him and Taja are not together, because he just didn't want her to go through any more harassment. Yes, I have, Greasy Reese. Right. It don't have to be him, but I said him, and then I had one other person in mind. I wasn't even thinking about Rich though. It wasn't Rich that I was thinking. Yes, he did take off. Yes, he did. You don't think they had any chemistry? Um, I just wish that I really felt like she was great for his girls, right? And I also think that they should have like given the relationship a chance to grow off the internet. Yes, they exactly. We all know ex-partners hook up more often than not. Ask me, okay? Yes. That question and answer video they did together proved it. Mm, I see what you mean. But not for him. You don't think so? Okay. Okay. But it's just, I like I said, I don't know. I feel bad for him because he lost a lot. Like he really had something to lose. And you have to be one evil person Because see, her money, her thing is the internet, right? His involves he had to go to school. He had to go to school to obtain a certain degree. He had to go and obtain his get that take tests to get that license. For somebody to just come and destroy it like that, like at the drop of a hat, for somebody to just come and destroy it. Why would you want to destroy the father of your children's income so that he can't, like, why? Why would you want it so that he can't make any, doesn't have any money to be able to even provide for his kids? Yeah, that's true, Holly. Yeah. Exactly, Sherry. Stolen by the plumber, but found it, but JD found it in the attic. Exactly. When the whole time that was the whole scam, that whole time. She was really trying to get those folks to buy that camera. Mm. I just came out with that, Malin. I just came out with that, you know. The others, they think I'm crazy. So right, I agree, Angela. I agree. Good. Let them run with it then. Let them run with it. But you can't hide the nose, okay? You can't hide the nose, so it don't matter. Mhm. I agree, Sharon. Yep. Learned how to beg at a very early age. I became street. Yep. 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 Because I'm gonna tell you, street smarts are better than book smarts any day. You're gonna take my phone. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying what I think. You know, Because I'm telling I know y'all remember when she was pregnant with A, she was denying it. Everybody in the chat was telling her that she was preggo. And she kept saying, no, I'm not, no, I'm not, no, I'm not. And then she claimed, when she came live one day, she had taken a test and she told everybody they were right. Ooh, ooh, Jan, now don't you start that. Ooh, don't start no scandal, Jan. Ooh, 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 y'all see what Jan wrote? Now, baby, yes, that would be something. Yep, I can't wait. I can't wait till until tomorrow. I cannot wait. It's gonna be hilarious to me. Hilarious. But yeah, in all honesty, guys, for real. It would be something greasy reese. Don't y'all start now. Don't y'all start. Tanya. Yep. You gonna see. She ain't gonna be complaining. And just because she could, remember, you can't believe a word that comes out of that woman's mouth. You can't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. Okay. So just because she says she has cramps, okay, don't mean she has cramps. Okay. Yeah. She loves to act. But yeah, that would be the baby. That would be child, 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 child. Woo! We. Can y'all imagine? Woo, it's gonna be something, y'all. Ooh, somebody just left out the house. Stop playing. As we proceed, you saw somebody leave out the house, right, Greasy Reese? Mr. Invisible isn't around anymore. There never was a Mr. Romantic. Okay. Who knows, Sharon? I don't think so, Sharon, though. No, it wasn't him. Mm-mm. She bought those for herself and had somebody on the street give them to her. Probably the delivery man. You would win the race. At the information. In Baby A's voice, if this was true, you would win the race. Yeah, you know, baby. That's one thing, honey. Baby A want to win. She is always the winner. Okay? When she lose, she the winner. So wait a minute, because somebody said, "Who y'all saw just left out the house?" Somebody said, "Who was that just left?" Hold on now, let me hold on. People leaving out the house, y'all. And y'all ain't telling me. Hmm. You don't see her? She over there glowing, baby. Yeah, look at that nose. She just as happy. Ooh, child. Look at her, just as happy on this live. Look at her. Uh-huh, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. We see you, girl. We see you. Now, why y'all think somebody was in there though? Hold on. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cheryl still talking about her damn coffee money. Cheryl, it ain't coming back. Cheryl, it's gone. It's gone, Cheryl. It's gone. Mm-mm. Somebody left while she was cooking, y'all. Cheryl, wait. Let me go back up. Let me go back up. Let me go back. So as we proceed, who did you see leaving that? Oh, you said think. Hmm. Child. Mm-mm. She did make quite a few raps. Oh, sookie now. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? See, y'all think y'all think I'm playing. Think I'm just making up stuff in my head. They think, they say we crazy over here, y'all. We the slow bus. Oh, let me ask JB again. JB, can you put that video back up, please, of the bus with JD as the driver and me, me, Lynn, Annie Court, and Blessing on the bus, please? Can you please put that video back up? I'm sorry, y'all. I swear I'm going back to that bus. But that shit was so damn funny. If y'all had to see it. Y'all had to see it. I'm telling you, y'all had to see the bus. I fell the F out when I saw JD as the driver and me. And see, since because they don't know what I look like, she just created a character for me. And then she had like Lynn and Annie and Blessing as like caricatures almost. I'm not even gonna lie. I was dying. I was dying, y'all. Y'all had to, I'm telling y'all, if y'all would have seen that shit. I told you, like her buses that she's created after that, showing us getting off the bus and all this old stupid stuff. Nah, that one ain't it. That one ain't it. It's the one that she made as when JD was the driver when she was first making them buses. Cheryl said she don't want to ride that bus no more since JD is the driver. my god. Oh, Cheryl, I gotta. Oh my gosh, I'm telling y'all, yo, y'all would have been crying. Y'all would have been crying if y'all had seen that video of us on that bus. Yes. Yes, Gigi. Oh my God. I just wish, I swear. See, if I found it, I can't even, I would have to show it on here on YouTube. I got to figure out how to do all of that. I wouldn't be able to show it on Facebook, because if I put it on Facebook, she gonna strike me. She gonna strike me, y'all. She gonna strike me. But I wish she would put that shit back. She should just go ahead and put it back up. The bus was going slow, you said, because JD was driving. No, it was just the way she had. Wait, let me see. Did I wait? Let me wait. Hold on, y'all. Let me check and see if I had actually screenshot it. Hold on, let me see. Oh man. Oh boy, I swear. I'm telling y'all, it was the funniest, guys. I really, you don't see nobody over there? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you saw it, Angela? Wasn't that the funniest shit? Oh my gosh. Yo, when I saw the bus, yo, wait, let me look at these videos. Hold on. Because it would have been a long time ago, but I don't know if I had actually filmed it, y'all. That was a goodie. I'm telling you, she should go ahead. Yes. Send me stars, oh. Send me stars. Send me stars, oh. I've been live for 13 minutes. Nobody send me stars. Send me stars, oh. Send me stars. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go. Damn. See? See, I wasn't like really paying attention to that stuff then, y'all. Like I didn't go and take the screen record the slow bus, you know. Now I wish I really had that slow bus in here to look at. I'm telling you, y'all would be dying right now because that was funny. I give it to her. That was funny. I ain't gonna lie. It was hilarious. I wanted to put it back up. She could probably get a lot of views. She should go ahead and put it back up. I'm gonna ask her if she could post it again, y'all. Y'all think she'll post it again? Showing us on the damn bus. At first I said, what the hell they talk? We ain't slow. I said, we are not slow. Shoot. We are highly intelligent people. Putting us on the damn slow bus. That's all right. Our bus is moving now, though. Our bus is moving. Hmm. They the ones sitting still some damn well. All right, y'all. So you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow, guys? I'm gonna upload that video when she was asking Alexa to telling that guy to ask Alexa to play her song, and he kept asking every which and way, and it just wasn't happening, guys. It just wasn't happening. Yes, Gigi, it was you had. I'm telling you, it was so funny though. Let me see. Where's that video? I got to see if I still have that video of her. And then, do y'all remember the other video I had posted where she was singing Beyonce and she knew she messed it up? I mean, she butchered it. She butchered that song. I think it was Halo. She butchered Halo. Oh, oh, okay. No, this. See, now I have this of this is JD when he Was talking about if he had his way, he would move to Tennessee. Right. I think she made about $60, Greasy Reese, and that's it. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta find those. But I am so mad, y'all, that I did not keep. And that is my fault because I should have kept that one. I should I should have screen recorded that because that was funny. I think I showed my daughter, and my daughter was crying. We were all in here crying. I'm telling you. Your Gigi. That shit was so damn. Which one? Which one, Gigi? Which video? The one of us on the bus, or the one where she's singing Halo? Yeah, I wanted to know too, Sherry. That's a good question. Anybody know what happened to Call Out Queen? Because she hasn't posted anything. Right, sneaking in the back door. Mm-mm-mm. I'm telling you guys, I gotta find that. I wish I don't know if she still has it on her page, but it would be somewhere like way down. Sneaking in the doggy door. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if she got it on here somewhere, guys. Pregnant before they got married. If I remember correctly, they were married December 2018, and Jay was born July 2019. Rich was living in Nigeria as he stood up at the wedding. Mm. Oh, Gigi, yes, I still have that video. Oh my gosh, I had to like what I did was too because I know she'll strike me. I think I cut her out of it, so like you could hear him, you could hear her voice, but you could see him as he's asking his Alexa. It is the funniest thing ever. Alexa, stop. See, nobody even talking to you. Nobody talking to her. You see how she just come jumping in? Nobody was even talking to her. All right, y'all. Let me see. I can't. Man, I wish I could find it. I'm telling you, y'all will be in here cracking up because it's not under. She has those two pages. It's not under. It's not the creates one. Hmm. Let me see. I don't know. I don't see it now, y'all. Yeah, Call Out Queen is missing. Yeah. So y'all think before they got married? Oh boy. Well, all I could say is he knew. Let me go through let me see if I see her videos. Videos. They call them reels. I'm gonna see if let me see if I see it. See, this is one with the slow bus, but this is not the one. That's not it though. That's not the one. Hmm. Here's another one of us, Slow Bus Academy. She made so many of us Slow Bus Academy people, y'all. Wait, is this it? Is this the one? Or is this it? Oh, damn it. Hmm. Because I'm all right. Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Oh shit! Here it go. Here it go. It's on. It's on. It's on Janice page. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ! I can't. I can't. I can't, y'all. Let me see. When is this one she made? All right, that's not it. I think it was that first one. I think it was that one. Mm, Let me look at this one. I know. I know. You know they gonna be mad. You know they mad. Yep. Mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. And he worked hard, having a reading disability. Right. And that's the other thing, right? They talk about they laughing about the fact that he had a reading disability. I'm like, at least he overcame it. Like, what is wrong with y'all? What difference does it make if he didn't learn to read until he was 17, 18, 19, whatever the age is? The fact of the matter is that he can read now. He overcame it. He was able to get a degree. He was able to pass his licensing test. So what difference does it make? Lena, yep. The governor of California has the same reading disability. But the fact, excuse me, he overcame it. And they sit up there chuckling, he didn't learn to read till he was 19, 18. But y'all wouldn't have known that had he not disclosed that. He didn't have to even disclose that, but he did. To me, that's something to marvel at. Wow, he didn't learn to read until he was 18 or 19 years old. Look at him now. Look at how many people learned to read when they were 5 and 6. And what the hell are they doing right now with their lives? Right. I agree. It doesn't matter when he started. I agree. The fact of the matter is that he can read now. So who cares when he started? They want to make everything. It's a lot of kids that learned, or people that learned to read when they were 5 and 6, and ain't doing a darn thing with their lives right about now. Look at hyenas sitting in the car. And fake. How many of y'all still believe she has this big job, this project manager position? Huh? Please. She got this project manager position, but she got all this time in the world to be online posting about people. Right. All of them over begging, 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 begging. Exactly. It's not how you start, it's about how you finish. And he finished strong. That's something to be celebrated, admired. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Right? Oh my God. Keepers on everyone's site all day. Right. When does she exactly? She'll tell you, oh, she works from home. Girl, you not working from home. I don't believe she's working anymore. I don't believe she's no longer employed. And if she is, they must have cut her hours. That's why she hitting the social media, hoping that she can make it to these 10,000 followers and start making a little bit of money. The money that they accuse me. She putting up posts talking about how much are reels paying. Oh, so if Jay Mena only got $100 for 11 million views, what does Bobby Idiot think? Why are they so worried about me? That's what I want to know. Why are they so worried about little old me? If they knew, they don't have half the shit that I have. You understand? They can't hold a candle stick to me. They could not at all. Not at all. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, he took care of her ungrateful behind. He sure did. And he did a very good job of it for years. But they claim, oh, he was paying the bills with her money. She wasn't even making any money at that time. She wasn't even making any money right away. And he wasn't paying the bills with her money. Why they didn't ever ask her to show proof that Bill he was paying bills with her money? Where was the proof? Where was the proof? We never saw any proof of that. She had somebody in the condo, Lena. We don't know who it was. She had somebody there. Oh my gosh. I tell you, Catwoman, he was paying the bills for my money being Catwoman on Sunset Boulevard. Now, you know what's funny? They accuse him all the time. Oh, he didn't even have the good mother on a bed. He didn't even have her on a proper bed. And she herself came out and said, what did she come out and say? She liked being on the floor. Didn't she come out and say that? She likes being on the floor. It's better for her back. Sherry, Lord, Sherry. No, she did not, Cindy. She didn't do a lot of things back then. Like I said, we watched, that man took very good care of her. He took very good care of her. And remember back then, you know, if he was using her money and all this and that, what happened? Where the steaks at? Remember them big old steaks that she used to cook? And I mean, it might have only been one, but she did. It was a big old, thick old, juicy steak that she would season up. Y'all remember? How many of y'all remember that big old steak that she used to make, like one of them Flintstone steaks? You know how the Flintstones would have them big old barbecue, big old dinosaur looking bones? Y'all remember them big old steaks that would probably take about 10 hours to cook because it's so thick, right? And she'd season them up, and then they would have a salad with it. Remember, she'd open up about two to three packages of lettuce and then start cutting up all the tomatoes and things like that and make her own little salad dressing. And they would all eat off that steak and she would cut it up for all of them. And everybody, they all ate off the one plate. Right. How am I trying to make money? They kill me. They so worried about my pockets. I'm not being paid. Let me say it again for them. I'm not being paid, moo. I'm not being paid, okay? Y'all can stop worrying about my pockets now. I'm good, okay? I'm not being paid. Now, when I get my watch hours and stuff in, then and I get enough followers, then maybe I will be getting paid over here on this app. But why are y'all worried about my pockets? What's wrong with y'all? You remember that big old steak, Gigi? And she would cut it up and they would all eat from it. They go sit down, go into the living room. That's when they were in the fly house. Remember those flies that used to come in through the window and they had all the little sticky tape to catch the flies in the kitchen? Who remembers that? And they had the blue tile, the blue tile counter. Yeah, I remember. Y'all remember that? Angela, I believe that too. Because for somebody to eat as much as she does, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they would all go sit down together and eat. Remember, she had that old big old salad bowl that they would all eat out of? Hmm. Right. I don't know why they're all in my business, Stephanie. They weren't so worried about my pockets. They are so worried about me. It's crazy how they were so worried about me. Clearly, we must be doing something right over here, y'all, because they worried about us. Oh, they got the slow bus. There ain't nobody slow over here, darling. They mad because our little spidey senses work. That's what they mad. No, they can't come over here and manipulate any of us. That's why they really mad. Ooh, who baked the cookie when he was over here getting the visa? All right now, Sherry, don't you go start nothing up, Sherry. Don't you go start nothing up. There y'all go counting back the months now. Oh my God. Yes, you remember those fly traps hanging from the ceiling? Yes. Yeah, they had them big old steaks. I ain't seen her with none of those steaks. Y'all seen her with steaks over there? Mm-mm. Ooh, and she didn't get here till December 28th. All right, y'all. There's Sherry. Here you go, Sherry, now. Mm. Yes, she did cook for him all the time. Yep, she did. You know, may not have been enough, but yeah, she did. And he would also come home after yes, like the bones too. And she would also come home. Um, when he would come home from work, he had to sweep and clean up the house after working all day long. He would come home and do a lot of the cleaning. Sugar daddy and maid of honor. I know. Yes, we are, Gigi. That's why they mad. Because they can't manipulate us. That's why they mad. Yeah, I believe that too. Yep, she thinks Baby J ruining chances for a deal or career. I said that yesterday. Maybe that's why she treats her like she does. Yep. Yeah, that man would come home after a long, hard day of work, and he would be in there sweeping and cleaning up that house that she had been in all day long, prancing around, doing much of nothing. Shoot. So I gotta think. I mean, hmm, yep. That's why she call him houseboy. Yep. Yep. He did a lot. He did a lot for her. I really honestly and I'm just being honest. I hated that for him. I hated that for him. What happened? I hate the way it happened. Like I fault him for part of it. I do. The way he came out, and I understand, when a breakup is fresh and you leaving somebody, emotions are high, you mad, you pissed, you just want to get all that everything out, so you say some things that maybe you're not proud of that you said, but at least he did come back and he did apologize. At least he did do that. He did. Yep, she did used to walk all over him. He was a little doormat. But you say things that you shouldn't have, you really shouldn't have said. And he did say a lot of stuff. He did. And I've said that before. Yes, he absolutely did. Some of the things he said, was he wrong? Yeah, he was wrong for what he said, because he could have kept some of that to himself, right? So he was wrong for what the way he said a few things. But at least he was man enough to apologize. He was man enough to come out and say, "You know what? Okay, okay, my bad." And he came out and he apologized. He did do that. But she's never apologized. She's never, and that's what I mean. Like, she's never ever been held accountable for anything that she has done. Right. Yep, Sherry. She has never been made accountable for anything that she has done. Not just to him, but to other people. She's done a lot of stuff on this blue app. She's destroyed a lot of people. Her little folks that she has, her little sheep that she has have done a lot to people on this blue app. Reporting people's pages. Look again, look what they did to Annie Court. Look what they did. Right. Yeah, Greasy Reese. Yep. She can't be trusted. I agree. I agree. And she probably did, Holly. Right, Tanya. Right. Yep. She used to cook every day for him. Yep. Every day. Remember, she would also make a lot of times she made them little rice, those little rice roll things. Remember that she would wrap them up in a little uh I don't know if that's wax paper, whatever it was. And then she would put them on a grilling pan and put the pan in the oven. Y'all remember that? Oh, rich my behind because of a customized license plate. Yeah, I remember them saying that. Hmm. You know, and they got to understand LA is expensive. So yeah, maybe they didn't have um anything at first, you know. It takes time. LA is not no cheap place to come, and people think, "Oh, you just going to come here, you going to just make it big." Things, you know, you have to wait. Things are expensive, you know? But once he started doing better, he was doing well, then they did better. It was a nice little house that they first had when we, first came across them. That was a nice little place. The little fly house, you know? And then they had to leave. And then the next house was really nice. That was a nice the beach house was really nice. Exactly. Helping good mother to follow her dreams. Exactly. Yep. 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 She did treat her bad, Tanya. He had to build that business exactly. And that takes time to build a business. And then he built his business all for them to tear that business down. And for him to leave that office. Because y'all remember when they had that place over there, because at the time, even when he wasn't there anymore, remember she was still using that for her PO box, getting the packages there. Y'all remember that? Every day, just about every day, Sherry. They sure were eating out at the restaurants. They sure were. They ate out a lot. Yep. Yep. And most of the time, Lil Jay was right beside him, and he was making sure that she got something in her stomach. Because for the longest time, they were all three would just be at the restaurant eating out of one bowl, and then finally, as people kept saying stuff, making remarks, then from time to time, we would see, oh, you know, oh, now she has her own plate. Okay, yay, right, $8,000, and that's a lot of money. 8 grand a month. It's a lot of. That's why she didn't want to stay there. But see, look, she would have been better off staying there. It would have been cheaper than this house that she in now. and she wouldn't have been paying no 11 or $20,000 in taxes either a year. Yeah, that's what she do. Well, that's what we know. I mean, that's all we ever see her do is cut up onions, peppers, and tomatoes, and then she fry them in some oil, either some olive oil or that hard ass. What was that hard coconut oil? That's it. That's what she does. She adds that to every single thing. But Cheryl, I'm not saying, he may not have gone back to be like, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, type of thing. I'm telling you, it could just been like a one night thing. They hooked up and boom, voila, magic happened. It's the palm oil and her. Mm, mm, mm. That's crazy. So you said, oh, the information said that's what she made tonight, the salmon with those rice rolls. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Jay have a hard time chewing the meat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because you know how you get sometimes you get those meats that are just too thick, Mm-mm. It's gonna take you a long time to cook that. Now, how many of y'all remember when because remember when she cooked when the good mother cooked for them that time? Remember they got sick? Remember the next day Stony was sick? I said, let them keep on consuming that mess. She told them what? The reason why she hadn't been live was because the last 3 times she went live, she didn't receive many stars, so she decided they didn't miss her. Those dummies sitting out there. What, she back live again? She's back live again? The 53 or more? I know you lying. Exactly, Stephanie. 10 minutes, baby. 10 minutes. Everything is just done. Right. She was in the discount section, right, asking for the meat. You right about that. See, she probably get that meat that done already expired. That's what she was that's what she was looking for, y'all. The meat that already expired. Mm-mm. Yeah, look at yep, over there. Look how she eating stuff, y'all. Look how she eating the rice rolls and stuff. Look how she putting this in her mouth. It's nasty. Let's see when she gonna when she gonna make her announcement, y'all. Well, guess what? That didn't work. Now y'all should see how she's eating this rice roll on purpose and calling it a mukbang. Just nasty. I'm so happy that I didn't have a mother like this. Well, she didn't get that many stars though, honestly. Tell you right now. Well, she made about $78 today. Is the guy she was dancing with last night, I promise you. Ooh, I is Sherry said, "On the internet can't tell me nothing. I have 20/20 vision. I can hear a pin drop, and math is my subject." Go on, girl. Yeah, that eating because she eats like as if she's, you know, never had food before. Like, is this her first time seeing food, tasting food? Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Oh, here's old fake. Anytime Meta makes changes, accounts start acting weird. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, y'all. Child, we'll listen. Why would she cook that? Gigi, she is selfish. She ain't cooking that for them. I'm falling asleep too, Holly. I was just getting ready to say that. They're sick after cleaning that old nasty, disgusting house, and they have the nerve to say that um they didn't help in any kind of way, and they came over there and cleaned that girl's house from top to bottom. DT putting bikes together, like he said, scooters, setting up the filter. Yeah. So she used them. Okay. Got her house cleaned and all while she was laying down across that little that what you call it, that little bean bag. Yeah, guys, but we will come. We'll meet up again, guys. Probably not until today is what Tuesday. Today is Monday. Tuesday, maybe Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I know we got some stuff. We got to everybody got to get their Thanksgiving things together. You know, but it's always nice talking to you guys. You guys crack me up. You think I crack y'all up? No, y'all crack me up. Y'all crack me up. But thank y'all so much for joining and watching. And as usual, I will be making my posts. If I see anything, y'all see anything, hear anything, let me know. Eating and nose running right exactly like little Roscoe at the information. And remember, y'all, make sure y'all go and follow the real comment section page, okay? So you can get a play by play of what's going down, what you missed. Get you a play by play. All right. All right, y'all. You guys have a good night. I got to get up and go to work. I love you all and thank you so much. All right. And we'll till next time. Bye, guys.